This is Craig Horton. Please leave me a message and let me know how I can assist you, or dial 221-6555 for further help.
Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Mr. Horton, it's William Montgomery here, 970-825-4421, 970-412-5463. All right, don't really have a lot of time these days, but we need to keep moving forward with this. There's a couple new developments that I just realized. You guys really don't know anything. Oh, man. Okay, so 460 South College area. Two very important facts here. The fence itself wasn't designated. There wasn't any no trespassing signs. So even if it was private property, the business owner still has to give a formal warning for that person to otherwise then be subjected to trespassing. I never got a formal warning. So, and unless you guys can show something on file with the city of some like pre-authorization for trespassings, those themselves, those prior authorizations, still require police officers to give formal warnings to let the person leave after hours. So the fact that the fence itself was up, that's no indication that it's a restricted area, because a restricted area is designated with a no trespassing sign. So also keep in mind, if it was a public land too, it also didn't have a no trespassing sign. So it wasn't designated at all. It was basically an illegal fence that went up. It's really real basic. Okay, so moving on. This is absolutely imperative that you need to hear this now. This is official business. I've spoken with the department, not zoning, engineering, and I spoke with Steve Scione there. He's the supervisor to Robert Mosby. Basically, I asked for him to, if he could go ahead and possibly send the copy of that email chain to you guys to help with your investigation. The email, the copy of the email that I, gave that Officer Chernak that night. There's an entire full email chain out there that describes in great detail the violation of the 2384. Far long before I mentioned it, the city was talking with Eric Holsapple back and forth because they themselves were wondering why this fence went up illegally. So, nevertheless, I can't get Steve to talk to you guys because he said that's not his job. So now comes your official job, Mr. Horton. You need to go down to the zoning department or the engineering department, the 281 North College, or send a letter to Steve. Basically, you guys need to request this information as part of your investigation because it's relevant. It has nothing to do with my guilt or innocence. This has something to do with an officer writing down 460 on a piece of paper, a warrantless arrest affidavit, when he's not supposed to be doing that. So I can't get the left hand to talk to the right hand myself. But you are an investigator. This is an internal affairs complaint. It's also technically a complaint on the rest of the departments, like zoning and engineering, because of how they won't talk to the police. So, left hand, right hand. Now you can go talk to the zoning department, because I can't, like I said, engineering department, and you can go request copies, records of, you might as well go for it all, Minor Amendment 160002. You can go ask them if either fence ever had permits, the chain link and then later the orange one. They're going to say no. But you might as well go up and pick up fence permit applications as examples. They're there in the first floor. But nevertheless, they have records that they sent out a surveyor for that area, for that fence. They have records that they sent this email. I only gave Chernak one piece of paper of this email chain. I thought the most relevant, the actual 2384. But the entire email chain provides much more context for you guys. So, like I said, I can get that to you. I can email it to you. But it sounds to me like you don't want it because you said save it for court. But guess what? I'm not saving it for court because it doesn't need to be saved for court. Unless you want to tell me that it has to be saved for court, like I said, I'll just go to the public with all of this stuff. I'll subpoena you guys all. It's still going to get dropped either way. But it really, really disappoints me that you guys think you can possibly lawyer up over this still. You think that there's any wiggle room whatsoever. There's not.
It's illegal.
It's illegal. It was a false imprisonment and a kidnapping that happened to me that night. No lawful justification. There was no mention of any projects. There was no mention of any fence permits.
You are approaching the maximum length for a recording. Finish your recording after the tone.
Anyways, there's an email chain. Go talk to Robert Mosby. Go talk to Steve Ciccione. I think you really need to get a copy of this email chain, man. If you don't, then your investigation failed on step 1.
You have reached the maximum length for a recording. To send this message, press pound or hang up. To marked urgent. To send this message, press pound or hang. Your message has been sent. If you would like to try an extension, you may do so now.